poppin', NESHIA Nation? It's your girl NESHIA back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving y'all a story time about this year, 2023 spring break.
Even though your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gonna protect you. Pull that stick out, shoot. All I want is your love. Can't see no bitch out to you.
So y'all, in this whole video, y'all gonna be like,
you did what? This happened? What happened? Y'all did what? You not even who? The police got called?
I'm gonna be like, yes, y'all, it's all true. Let's get into it. How y'all doing on this Mother's Day? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Anyway, let's get into this video. Pause for great to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time Niche posts. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Nisha. This is NESHIA Nation. I hope y'all decide to subscribe and join the freaking fam. If you're a part of my family, go ahead, click out. This was 12th grade. This was in March of 2023, so it just happened. I have my phones. I'm gonna be putting some videos on the screen. So I know this part is boring, so I'm gonna just skip past it, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. So the first couple of days of spring break or whatever, I spent with my niece. It was St. Patrick's, which was March 17th, which was the first day of spring break, and we just went out, you know, drinks, food. It was music out there. It was like a little St. Patrick's Day festival. It was real nice. It was cute. The next day we woke up and we did paddleboarding for, I think it was my second or third time doing paddleboarding with him, and that was really fun. And then my brother and my little cousin got Christian that same day. Bro, I took out my hair. I did everything because I knew that week, baby, I knew we was outside. So I took out my hair from braids that I had, and I got these cute little twist braids. But let me tell y'all the story about these twist braids. When I took them out, y'all, she wrapped my real hair. You know how like people do fox locks? I don't know if y'all know if not, but how people do fox locks is they usually wrap the weave around it, and you feel like when you're taking them out, you twist at the root, and then you'll feel like the hair unravel, because usually they use like nail glue or hair glue to put it together. So you twist it until it come out. You chip it, you cut it, and then like the crochet part comes out, and then you just have to unbraid your real hair and pop the rubber band. If they use rubber bands. If they don't use rubber bands, then you know how to unpop it. But y'all, I done had fox locks so many times. And, you know, granted, half the time I have cut my hair, but in March, I chopped my hair, y'all. Like, it was pieces missing from everywhere, y'all. And this was after, obviously, this was after spring break, but I'm just telling y'all because I just, like, they look so cute, but never again. No, when I said my mom was in such distraught, you would think it was her hair. You would think I was bald. You would think I had no hair. This is so besides the point. Like, this is so besides the point. So back to the point. Before I started chopping my hair and looking like Angelica little doll, then y'all, I hosted a girls' night at my house. Mind y'all, I love small cute get-togethers. I love being the organizer of the party. I love being the organizer of a vacation. I hosted a game night at my house with me and my literally two friends, y'all, and it was so cute. We was playing games, listening to music, had popcorn, watched movies. It was just like a really cute girly night. Next morning we woke up and we did brunch, which was like obviously at home brunch, y'all. I put out my Polaroid. The weekend going into spring break is over, which is not really a weekend. It's really like the weekend from the last week, but the weekend going into spring break is over. Now it's time for the parties. So we went to a day party, which was this beach party. Y'all had on my blue shades. I was giving the girls, I was eating down. A couple hours go by, y'all. It's now dark outside. It's dark. It's time to go. We go to the front. It's a whole nother party. So we get to partying with them. Police come that night. So they like, relocate, the police here, da, da, da. They basically trying to shut us down, even though this is a public spot. Like, it's kids running everywhere. Like, this is They can't really shut y'all down until the beach or the plaza area closed. So, but we was already out there, baby. That plaza area was getting closed. Once they got the closed, baby, it's time to go. You ain't even supposed to be on the beach. The only way they're gonna let you stay on the beach is if you're not causing no disruptions. Like, it's been times where I was out on the beach and it was after the beach closed or early in the morning for sunrise, and it's like before the beach really opened or whatever. But you can't really close the beach like you can, but you can't. But anyways, first off, the big speaker bust. Let's talk about it. The big speaker that they had bust. Like, it was no longer playing music. 2 cars sitting right there, they start playing the songs loud as hell out their cars. Could never be my car. I'm not wasting my battery on none of y'all. Like, they was blasting like twerking music, obviously. But where they messed up is people was starting to get on their car and twerk and hit splits. And that's something y'all can't do on Honda Hellcat. I'm so sorry. As the night continues, we find ourselves at ballpark, which is another place where people, like, after a party, like, they go there. Basically, we go to ballpark. It was a fun thing, but it got shut down again. Once the cops come, that's it for Niche. I don't need to be around here no more. So me and my friends as a collective decided it was time to dip. Y'all, at this point, let me see what time it was. At this point, it was 1:30 in the morning, and we had left the house. Let's see what time we left the house. Hold on, y'all. We had brunch at like 12 o'clock basically, and then we ended up in the car at 4. We was in the car at 4:35, y'all. So I've been out from 4:35 to 1:30. So then after that, after we was leaving, it was, then that's when one of the boys, they was like, nah, you and your friends, y'all could come back to our thing, da, da, da. Like, I knew him enough to be like, okay, like, we going to a new spot. So me and my friends would pull up to this new spot, and a whole bunch of people from the party came too, but just not everybody. Like, when I say a whole bunch of people, like at least 15 people came to the party, came to the third. That's really like the third or fourth location. It's third location, but fourth place of movement, if that makes sense. So we over there, and I'm taking this picture with this girl. I haven't seen her since elementary school, like, and y'all, I was not even in the state of mind to understand what she was saying. My friend was out there, and she was arguing with one of the boys because they had like like, it was giving spring break fling. So I ain't gonna put her business out there. My other friend went missing, y'all. She went missing, and this friend, she got her phone broke. Goodness. And y'all, if y'all, I'm not gonna drop no names because that's not y'all business. But this one friend, out of everybody she talked to, she always getting her phone broke, y'all. It always be her phone. And it always be the top of the screen, or the whole screen go black. Like, it's really sickening. At this point, y'all, I got my shades down. Like, it's time to go home. It's time to go home. Oh, that's exactly what we do. We get in the car and we go home. Baby, it's 3. I've been out for 12 hours. Spring break was off to a great start, though. All them experiences that night was fun. So now let's skip to the next day. The next day, my friend, one of them, the one who went missing, she spent the night, and then the other one, she went home. She stayed like literally 2 streets over. Actually, y'all, let's talk about that ride home. On a ride home, me and one of them get into it. We ain't gonna talk about who get into it with who. Just know we got into it. Mind you, me and that friend, we never went nowhere without each other. When it said you see one, you see the other, like, it was very much given. And one of us was at an event by herself, which was never, y'all, never, ever, ever, ever. Like I said, me and this friend never went nowhere without each other, and we always made up before we went to wherever we went, or we usually made up within the next day or something. Like, it never gave like a long time no makeup. So boom, y'all, next day it's another party, and of course we back out on the scene, and I end up running into the one who I was beefing with, and y'all, we never done nothing like that before, so I don't even think we both knew how to react in that situation, because it's like, why are you even here and I'm not here with you? Like, we here together, but we ain't come together, so it's like, why are you even here type beat. Like, that's what it gave. So it ended up being me and my 2 cousins and the girl who spent the night going to the new move. At that party, we ended up turning around talking and dancing, and it was as if the argument never happened. So yes, for the sake of the night, for the sake of the people we was around, for the sake of the fact that it's not everybody's business that we into it. So we was cool that night. And then the next day, she ended up coming over, and we talked about it for like, y'all, 4 hours. We was having a powwow for 4 hours, y'all. Our powwows be so long. Now let's get into the real, the hectic day. Boom. Thursday come, And y'all, what can I say about Thursday? We're going out again. We started our adventure at like 6 though. Like that time we started late because it was somebody's house party. Like, and y'all, it was so hot in there. I remember it being hot. So then we ended up relocating the ballpark. First off, where we messed up the first spot is I walked. Okay, so y'all, now I'm walking. Mind y'all, I don't have ops. I don't have enemies. I don't have none of that. That's childish. But at the time being, it was only like 2 people who really didn't like me. Like, well, that was bold enough to say they didn't like me, because I'm pretty sure it was more of them. Because word around town is it was a lot of them, but shawties ain't want to say nothing. But we gonna leave that in the past. We gonna leave that in 12th grade. It was 2 of them that was bold enough to say anything, but broke enough to be anywhere where I was. So it was like we would never run into each other. Because, baby, you don't even got the funds to be where I be at. So, please. But this before we went to the ballpark. So, we're at Dye Park. And the whole thing is filled with cars and all this. And that's another thing. When you mix drinks, teenagers, cars, it's bound to be something. So, I always stay out of the way when it comes to stuff like that. Everybody was kind of doing their own little thing. Because even though it was a lot of people, the area wasn't like huge. And it was just like we was outside anyways. Like, everybody had their phone fully charged. Like, it gave, like, we had each other location. Like, we could find each other type thing. I'm mixing and mingling. I'm a very social person. Out of nothing, and out of nowhere, something tell me, go back around that corner and see what's going on. So I go around the corner. My friend and another girl who, like, we cool. You feel me? But it's like me and the other girl actually having fun. She was like, they was finna fight. Mind y'all, they both. Well, one of them, the girl who I knew didn't really like the girl who spent the night at my house. And the girl who spent the night at my house, she didn't really have a problem with her. And the girl who spent the night at my house also is not really a fighter. So she didn't really want to fight them. So anyways, me going around the corner, I see them like the girl who wanted to fight, braiding up her hair and stuff. I just want to know, like, what's going on? Like, what's your problem with my girl? But at this point, I send my cousin to go get the other girl. Because this girl got her friend, her other friend. And it's like, even though I know all of them, it's like, if y'all get to jumping around here, I can't handle this whole situation by myself. It never gave that. It never gave that. My 2 cousins, they see me. They think I'm the one who's finna fight. So they come over there, and my cousin, who not really my little cousin, but she like my little cousin, she ready, and I love her. I love her down. She be ready. She be ready with all of it. Like, girl, you're really not finna fight my friend. Like, you're not. Like, this not finna go down tonight. She was like, and I was like, but that's my friend. She was like, yeah, that's your friend. She not my friend. Da 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 da. Like, her aggression wasn't towards me, because like I said, I knew her and she knew me. But it's also, you're not gonna fight my friend. So I basically de-escalate that situation. And that end, they don't end up fighting. Thank God. 5 seconds later, my other 2 friends have nothing to do with this friend group of 5. Have nothing to do with what happened over there. They're fighting. They're fighting, y'all. Y'all, another little fight break out over there. And like I said, when liquor gets involved, people over exaggerate. Like, it very much give, like, it don't be that serious. And if it was that much of a problem, why y'all ain't do this sober? Like, because it's always gonna be the one who lose. Or even if you win, you probably would have won more if you didn't have the liquor in your system. So that'd be another thing. Like, they'd be like, oh, we were both intoxicated, da, da, da. But it's like, once you put your hands on somebody, it's no real saving whatever could have been saved from a conversation. So y'all, we end up switching locations. Y'all, at this point, it's like, it's giving party girl lifestyle. I was partying every day, y'all. I would work, y'all. I was working, getting off, partying, working, partying, working. I didn't add in the time where I was at work, because I'm telling y'all, I don't remember my schedule. So we are now at ballpark again. And y'all, that was a vibe. I see my old little flings, like 2 of them or 3 of them. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Hang out with my girl. We was dancing on cars. It gave, like, a teenage film the way we was acting. Like, me and my girls turned up so bad that night, and I'm so glad we did, because little did we know that would have been almost our last night. We was having so much freaking fun until a Uber. I'm gonna let y'all hear the video up until the point when they start shooting, because I don't think I can put that in the video. So this Uber come in, and if y'all don't know, some of the Ubers have like this flashing thing on his dashboard, because I guess of kidnappings or whatever, or false Ubers or whatever. So they got this thing that flash, but it flashed purple and blue. Police lights are red and blue. So their things start flashing purple and blue, because I guess somebody called an Uber to come get them. People take off running like roaches that see the light. Like, no, everybody running. Like I said, liquor is involved. People are falling, literally falling. Like, y'all look a mess. So I take off running, because it's like, you see one person run, when you're in Rome, you do it as the Romans. You feel me? Everybody just collectively stop. So then I'm stopped. So I'm talking to my friend. None of my friends who came with me, none of my cousins, none of the girls who was fighting. I'm talking about a whole new friend. I'm talking to her. We sitting up there, we talking, and yes, I know I keep touching my hair, y'all. Please excuse it. It's a habit. So we sitting up there talking, and she like, why was everybody running? I was like, because they seen a Uber. They did all this because they seen a Uber. 5 seconds later, and I think it's really because when teenagers get bored, they want to seem cool, and it just wasn't enough action and chaos for them. Apparently, the two groups that was going back and forth, one of them decides to let off shots. And I remember running, it gave slow motion. I remember feeling like, why can't I run fast, y'all?
It's a Uber! You dumb! That nigga dumb! A4! That's an Uber! Where everybody leaving? Cause they thought that fucking Uber was cop.
Pew, 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 pew. And then, y'all, I got hit by a car. And on top of that, it wasn't even no stranger. It wasn't even no stranger. And on top of that, y'all, they ain't even stop. They hit me with the car. I go up in the air and I slide on the floor. Literally, it gave movie. It gave cartoon. It's like, what the freak? And I could tell they stopped. And then they drove around me and kept going, because the shots were still going. So they didn't have time to, like, I don't blame them, but at the same time, like, godly. Like, what if I would have broke something? Like, I didn't have time to react either. So, y'all, I hop up literally off the floor and I get in the car. I hop in the backseat of my own car. Hopping in the backseat of my own car. Let's pause. Let's go back to the scene where I'm getting flipped in the air. Apparently, one of my friends who were also running to my car got hit by the same car after me. So I take the first hit, the car still go, and then it bump her. So she fall to the floor. Mind you, drinks are involved, so obviously a little nudge still pushing her to the floor. So that's what really caused them to stop, baby. You done hit 2 people. And another girl dropped to the floor next to me. Y'all, I didn't even check to see if she's okay. But afterwards, we ended up talking. She got shot in the hand. I remember she showed me and it looked disgusting. Anyways, I hop in the backseat of my car. Now we back to me. Y'all, and me and that girl fell like 2 inches apart. So I really could have got hit with a bullet. So God was watching me that day. But I really could have got hit with a bullet, but I didn't. So I hop in my car, in the back seat of my car. So I'm not driving my car. And my cousin is driving my car, which is fine. He can drive my car. But y'all, why is it way more than 5 people in my car? It's girls who, we follow each other now, but I didn't even know before spring break. But they in my car. And y'all, I couldn't even, like, I seen it, and then I felt wet stuff on my seat. Why am I bleeding? I am in tears. I am crying. They was taking the other 2 girls to their car, because their car was far away from the shooting or whatever. They took my other friend to her car, so now it's only me and then the 4 who I went to the party. Well, me and the 3 that I went to the party with, so it's 4 of us. My cousin, my 2 cousins, and my friend. So we end up back at my house, and like I said, my house has always been the sleep spot, has always been the family spot. If you can't go home, you could come here. And that's going to be the environment that I make for my kids' friends and just my future friends as well. Like, just know that y'all can come to the house. If y'all feel like y'all can't go nowhere, y'all can come to my house. Period. We get to the house. Well, I call my mama crying. I call my mama crying. And she's downstairs, y'all. By the time, like, when I get into that, I can't, like, it feel like my legs are jello. Like, I cannot walk. So my cousin actually ended up shoving me all the way to the door. I love him down. He know it's up to him, because period. Like, you got us all home safe. We in the house. Ab downstairs. She like, well, do you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, no, I don't. I just want to go to bed. And if something's broke, I feel like I would have felt it, or I would know in the morning. So we all end up sleeping downstairs. Let's get there. I'm knocked out downstairs. Wake up next morning. We go get my other friend that I told y'all lived 2 blocks over. She come over. We end up going to McDonald's. We racing to McDonald's because we woke up at like 10 something. McDonald's breakfast up at 10:30. Everybody get something to eat. And then y'all, they talking about another party. Mind y'all, 2 out of us just got hit. 2 out of 5 people. So 2 people hit, 3 people not hit. But yeah, you feel me? Like, and did not go out again. But you know what's crazy? We ain't even gonna talk about it, y'all. This video already too long. So just know I was hanging out of windows. I was twerking on top. I was just having a ball. I lived my 12th grade year up. Let's say that. I lived my 12th grade year up. The video ended on I got hit by a car. that should be enough though. But it's okay because it's life and it builds character. So y'all leave y'all story times or other story times y'all want to see down below. Y'all tell me how y'all spring breaks be going. Cause I always stay blessed and not stressed. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.
I just got you on the road when I cut down the booth. Girl, I can't wait till I get home. Fuck the shit out of you. Even though your worst days, girl, you still kinda cute. If it go down, I'm gonna protect you. Pull that stick out, shoot. All I want is your love. Can't see no bitch out to you.